Okay, made it back to the AT. Yeah, so last night I pulled off, so I was flicking off ticks yesterday during the day, but it wasn't as bad as the day before that. Like there weren't as many ticks that I flicked off. But then when I got to the shelter and I put on my pajamas, I obviously did a big tick check, and there were 4 or 5 ticks on me. Well, in my clothes mostly. So when I took off my shoes, there were like 2 on my socks. And then I think 3 in my pants, or 2 on my pants, and 1 was attached to my hip. It didn't look like he was attached that long, but I just pulled him off right away. And then I killed all of them because I was like already in the shelter. So even though I'm scared of exposing my legs to poison ivy, and that's why I've been in pants, I think it's just easier to watch out for ticks on my legs and like my hips and everything, because like if a tick gets in my pants, they can just hide in there, and I'm just, it's harder to check for them. So yeah, back to shorts today, and I'm wearing this bandana that a trail angel gave me a while back. I'm actually wearing it because I can't find my pink buff, which I think maybe I left it at Karen's house 2 nights ago. But yeah, so anyways, I tried to kind of cover my mouth with this last night because I like to have my eyes and my mouth covered at night, so I feel a lot safer from bugs and stuff in the shelter. But it's so hot, like it didn't really work. So yeah, anyways, I was thinking so much about Leffy and Coyote last night and this morning, because this is the first place we stayed in New Hampshire. And just so fun to kind of relive those memories of being back here with them and on the same timeline. And Leffy joined Coyote and I in Hanover. So we all hiked the rest of the trail together, except Coyote finished a little bit before us. I think he went into the 100-mile wilderness first because he had a stricter timeline, and I was taking a lot of breaks. So another really cool thing, so I've been thinking about that, but then another exciting thing is that I finally am ahead of myself by date. I don't know, it's not completely clear, but I know for sure that I'm ahead by date now. So that feels really good, because I've just been nervous that like if I don't beat my past self by date, there's no way I'm going to summit Katahdin before I summited in 2023. I summited June 12th or 13th. It was like almost the same date. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I've really been wanting to get ahead of myself by the date. But the last month I haven't been. I've been like bouncing around, and so now I finally think I am ahead, and I'm going to stay ahead, I hope. But there's some weather, like last time I checked, there's weather rolling in tomorrow, and I was supposed to go over Mount Mislucky tomorrow. So there's some mud. Yeah, so I don't know. Part of me feels like maybe by the time I can check the weather again, the front will have changed and we'll be doing something else, and there won't be any rain tomorrow. So I'm going to get into Glencliff, re-download this area in my Goes Health app, and I can check the weather and then be a little bit more up to date. So, and yeah, today's video is another one where a portion of this video is sponsored by Goes Health, and they are my first paid sponsorship. So we love them, not just because of that, but because they're a great app. And so I will talk to you later today, all like more about them and the promotions that they have going on right now. So yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, thank God I'm out of that. I flicked off like 4 Oh, jeez. I think they're gone. Ugh. I'll check again when I'm up higher. It doesn't get too high though, unfortunately, so. And then I drop back down and then I start to climb, so. Oh, I hope there's no more grass. It's so clear. So clear, so beautiful. Okay, I'm climbing right now, so I'm out of breath, but look at this little guy. He's so tiny. He's just a tiny guy. He's so cute. He's terrified. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay. What my face looks like every 30 seconds before I wipe off all my sweat. Because it's so humid. It's so early still, too. So we'll see how today gets, but I can't wait to wipe the sweat off. Just thought I'd show you. Okay, going up Smarts Mountain and I got a bloody nose, pretty bad. I filled up my water just to, make sure I'm getting enough today. So I chugged like a liter already, and I have a lot of water, so I think it's just the humidity and then the heat. It's like the sun feels really hot right now. I'm 3 miles away from the top of Smarts Mountain, and I just hope the bugs don't swarm me too bad. Let me show you this beautiful view. So I think it's up there, past there somewhere, maybe. Oh, actually I think it go up a little bit, down a little bit, and then to the top. So on this like beautiful rocky outcropping, the sky looks gorgeous. It's just all the bugs starting to come out. I stopped to eat a Pop-Tart. I've already had an extra large honey bun, 2 coffee, like cinnamon Hostess coffee cakes, and my hot chocolate coffee. But I was like, oh my gosh, I've gone 4.38 miles and I'm 2 miles away from the top of Smarts Mountain. So like right now I'll go down and then go straight up. But there's been no I can eat while I walk. So I'm just like, okay, just gonna stand and eat really quick because I was feeling like I needed more energy. Okay, now we can see where I'm headed. That's Smarts Tower right there, I bet. Oh boy, got my work cut out for me today. So let's go do it. Let's do it. Oh, first day in New Hampshire, all right. First full day. Oh, okay. Don't fall. Oh, these are nice, actually. Okay, I can't take a long break, but I just want to eat a little snack up here. Oh, look at the views. How cool. It feels pretty sturdy and it's not windy, so that's nice. Wow. Okay, I should have read the comments because it probably says it, but that's locked. This is as high as I can get. Let me show you the view. So gorgeous. Wow. Wow, this is so cool. Oh my gosh, amazing. Oh, I'm supposed to go over Mount Cube today. That's, I think, the next big one. Nervous about these clouds. One step at a time. Okay, well, I just took like a 20-minute break, but maybe even 30. But I did eat some cheese and crackers and gummy worms, so I should be set. because today is not going to be an eat and hike kind of day. It's going to be a focus on not falling and hike kind of day. So gorgeous. Jacob's Brook. Wow. Oh. Okay, just beyond Jacob's Brook is the trailhead for Mount Cube Summit. So my far out map says 3.8 to the top. Ooh. The last few miles were pretty gradual, so like downhill, so I was able to keep a really steady pace. I think I had 2 or 3 in the like low 20s, so that felt good. Trying hard to make it the full length of the day, which is 26.5, to the road crossing at Glencliff, which is a tiny little town that does have a hiker hostel in later in the season, but that's not open now. And there's a couple trail angels that offered me a stay at their condo in Lincoln, or there's a hostel down south called the Barn Door. I stayed there last time with Coyote and Leffy for 2 nights. One of those was for my birthday. But I got in touch with Trail Angels, Kathy and John, and they are gonna pick me up tonight and take me to their condo. I think their condo is 33 minutes away, and the Barn Door was like 25 or 28 minutes. So really not much farther to go all the way to Lincoln. And the main reason is that I kind of forgot how small Glencliff was. And I was thinking, oh, I need to resupply there. So if I don't make it all the way, I do have dinner tonight and breakfast tomorrow in my pack. So that would be okay. But I think I will. But I'm trying to get there by 8:30 tonight, so that way it's a decent time for them and me. Like, I'm just trying to get there. So I have nothing else like coming up throughout the day. Like, I should just be hiking all day. But there are a lot of up and downs. So the next challenge is up to Mount Cube, which I do think there are a couple gradual miles in there. So it's like steep right now for a little, then it'll be gradual, that'll be steep. So that's the next challenge. And yeah, I've gone 10.3 miles and it's 12:11. So still have 16 something miles left, and I need to get there by 8:30. So wish me luck. Whew. Wow. My goodness, that breeze feels good. Oh wow. Okay, getting some water from here. It's a little tinted and a little icky looking, but that's okay. I'm going to filter it. I lost my tripod in Green Lake in New York. I left it at the motel. So I haven't had a tripod since then. So can't get cool angles like I used to. Come up here. Okay. I don't think I'm close yet. It's rocky and steep and exposed at the moment. I mean, maybe I am. Where else could it be? Wow, it's pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here. Wow. Okay, it looks like the trail winds around, and I still have a mile to the summit. Oh, I was just looking at this mountain ahead thinking, oh, I wonder if that's Mount Musalaki. And then I realized that's Smart's mountain. I was just there. So let me show you. Yeah, I checked the map and I'm pointing directly at it, and there you can see the fire tower. And that's like 6.5 miles away or something. So I like came through that forest. That is so cool. Okay. Finally. I think I'm to the top. Wow. Woo! So gorgeous. Mount Cube Summit. Only 13 miles in for the day. Oh boy. Gorgeous. Wherever there's the most wind. Wow. Okay, a little bit more over here. Okay. Crossing 25C maybe? Oh, maybe it follows the road for a bit. Okay, so that hiker is Jackson. He is someone I met when I was with Brush Grounds way back in Shenandoah. He's super fast, so I was surprised that he came up behind me today. I didn't know where he was. He's like a kid, like 18 years old or something. So, okay. Bug head net is on because the black flies are dive bombing my face uncontrollably. So I like to wait until I absolutely have to put it on. Don't actually like wearing it at all. Okay, just slipped in the mud for the first time. Ugh, gross, but not too bad. It was mostly on top of mud on mud under leaves. Oh, it's been really muddy and slow going. And then the bug head net, so oh boy. Okay, just started thundering. It's crazy because it's like blue skies. I mean, partly cloudy, but there are big thunder rolls. It just started raining. It's kind of cool, but look at the sky. I'll show you. It's like partly cloudy over there. And then I guess over here. Okay, so I don't think I've checked in since it was raining, but that is a bit of a downpour, but not too bad at all under my umbrella. I think it only lasted an hour or so. But yeah, since then it's 7:17 now, and I've gone 24.8 miles so far, so making really good time. I think the big climbs were challenging today, but I think even more than that was like when I hit the mud and the rocks and the bugs and heat. So that was challenging. but I caught back up to Jackson, and we've been hiking. He's a hiker that I met with Fresh Grounds way back, and I caught up to him, and he slowed down a bit, I think, to hike, and we went up and down Mount Mist in the last like hour, and now I'm just 1.2 from Glencliff, the road crossing where I will get off for the day and get picked up by Kathy and John, who are trail angels in the area. So feeling pretty good about that. On the last little, there's like a little nugget of a climb right now. So, whew. Yeah, I'll check back in a bit. Oh, okay, everybody. I am in a beautiful little condo. Thank you so much, Kathy and John. They picked me up at Glencliff, which is New Hampshire Road 25. I made it 26 something miles today, and I was there by 7:45, so I didn't even have to turn on my headlamp, which is a miracle. I think I gained and lost like 6,000 feet today, so not the most I've done in a day, but still it was like, you know, New Hampshire style climbs for the first two mountains today. And yeah, so they picked me up, and their condo is in Lincoln. So I might actually be able to stay here a couple more nights. It looks like some weather's gonna roll in tomorrow, but I'm gonna get out there and try to hike through it anyways. So as soon as they drop me off, I'll start the climb up Mount Moosilauke, which is, you know, intimidating because it's like the first one in the whites and first 4,000 footer, I'm pretty sure. And you just like go straight up for 4 miles. But I'm excited to do it, and I think that I think the rain is supposed to hold off until like 10 maybe, or not be so bad. So there's a possibility that I only do a half day tomorrow, and Kathy and John will pick me up and then bring me back here. But the ideal is to do the full day, especially because the temperature isn't supposed to drop like below 50s, I think. So it might be raining, but at least it won't be raining and cold. But then Sunday, it's supposed to be raining and in the 30s and getting colder. So it's very possible that I take the day off on Sunday, and Sunday's also my birthday. But I just took a 0 on the 10th, so I was thinking I wouldn't take a 0 on my birthday just because I feel good and I want to keep going. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I feel like I'm amazed by the trail community and how much like loving kindness and support I've gotten on this hike so far. It is just incredible. Like, the Appalachian Trail is so cool because it's a place where so many people get to be a part of hiking from Georgia to Maine. You know, it's never just the hiker, you know, it's always the shuttle drivers and the trail angels and the hostel owners and the like grocery store owners. Like, there's just so many people involved, the trail maintainers, so many people, such a beautiful, beautiful community. And yeah, so I'm so thankful for John and Kathy. They we had pizza together and chatted, and it's just like awesome to get to know them. And yeah, I think they're working on like the grid in New Hampshire, which is like the 4,000 footer things I don't know, I think it's like 4,000 footers each month. But that's like one of their big goals, but I think it's just so cool. And yeah, so A big thank you again to Go's Health for sponsoring a portion of this video. We love working with you, and I love that my first real sponsor is an app that like absolutely helps hikers stay safe and healthy and outside, you know, and make informed decisions when things go wrong, or yeah, just to be prepared in general. So I think that is it for this vlog, and I will see you guys in the next one. Good night. Bye.